Hey guys, Ed here, Top of the Line Training. Glad you joined me today. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to have a yard sale or a garage sale, however you want to look at it. Since we're in the garage, we'll call it a garage sale. What's going on is I have a bunch of items that I haven't used for a while, or a long while, either way. And I'm just going to make room. I need to make room for other items, and the funds coming in lately haven't been that high, so I can sell off some of these items and get some new items to continue to share with the YouTube world. With all that being said, again, let's get back into the garage sale, or let's get the garage sale started. Some of these items are like brand new. Some are in very good condition. I will go ahead and say there's nothing here that's not in very good condition. If I see something that's screwed up, I will make sure you know it. If you're interested in any of these items, make sure you give me you can message me below, or give me a PM, either way, and we'll get this taken care of ASAP. First come with the money is the first serve. So you come with the money, it's going to be shipped the next day. That being said, let's start off with the first item. Is the Everly Stock Sky Crane. Sky Crane 2, I believe it is. But it is a Sky Crane. Yeah. This pack is in excellent condition. Excellent, top of the line, no pun intended, condition. If you know anything about the Everly Stock name, you know it is a good piece of kit. You have the main frame, if you will, here. I'm not going to go into a deep review. Some of these items I will touch on because this is a pretty nice item. I want to make sure I cover it all with you. But real quick, you have the Fanny. I want to make sure you know what you're getting. You have the Fanny Pack on top. So this comes off and you can wrap it around your waist as a Fanny Pack, or use it as a carrier pack like a haversack or something like that. It has a lot of pockets on it. It's got a lot of features. If you're not familiar with this pack, I highly recommend getting on the web or getting on the internet or YouTube and checking it out and see what it's all about. I have not done a review. I did a basic review on this a long time ago. Mostly it's a two-part review, mostly the little brother, but I did do a review on this as well. In fact, all 4 items. So you can check those out on my channel. But anyway, you have the Fanny Pack here. It has Molly and stuff, needs more connection if you want to add more stuff. Going to the main frame here, you have a Molly wall, but you can put all kind of pouches and whatnot in here, as well as you can just carry alone. You could put a, whatever example, a big rock, a load of meat, whatever, and it straps down in here. You also have a couple pockets here, long pocket, shorter pocket, another long pocket, another shorter pocket on the inside of this pack. I love this pack a lot, this the main frame. It's really nice. However, I didn't use it as much. We also have big outside storage pockets for like water, and even a rifle, a butt of a rifle would fit down here. You also have 2 on each side pocket here. So this thing can haul some gear alone just by itself with the Fanny Pack. You've got 2 long pockets here, 2 outside pockets here. You have the Molly wall that you could add things on if you wanted to, or just lay like a big bag in there, like a big water bag, lay it in there. And you have 2 pockets here. Okay? All right, so that's that. You can also look at it. Let me zoom in on this thing and bring it up to you real quick. You can look at the condition of it. It's in very good condition. I hope you can see that okay. It's in very good condition. Comes with a, look at the aluminum stays, the padding. This is an awesome pack, guys. I don't even really want to get rid of it. I haven't used it lately, and I figured let somebody else get some use out of it. That being said, the next pack, or the next part of this pack, because this is all one unit. The next part of this pack is the G1 Little Brother. Again, I did a single review on the G1 Little Brother by itself. Many other people have too. You can check it out. You have nice cargo slip pockets here. Molly all over the place. You have two slip sleeves down in the back here. You have a radio slot. There's a piece of birch bark. You have a radio slot here, or shelf, if you will, that holds the radio in. You have four little pockets around the bottom. You have a Molly ball here. Like I said, you have Molly all around it on the bottom. Nice padding. You can also take that web belt or the waist belt off of that and put it on here if you want it, or you can just buy another one separately if you want it. Nice padding, nice carrying handle here. I tell you what, this is an awesome pack as well. Just by itself, it's something else. As well, let me show you this here. It has a zipper that goes all the way around, if you're not familiar with it. Goes all the way around, like so. Let me zip this up here. Okay, so it also has a nice big slip sleeve here. Anyway, you have a gusset that goes all the way around. You can see it here. You can unzip that here, right? Which brings me to the next item. Don't quote me on this, I can't remember the number. It's the A1 SS rifle scabbard. The scabbard fit right down in here, like so. It mollies and it has other connection points on it. And I did a video on this as well. Check it out, and there's other videos as well on this rifle scabbard. This thing will hold a large rifle, plus I would actually go out on a limb and say it would hold a single barrel, extra barrel, a lot of other items. But this is a kit by itself right here. And as you know, you may know, this will connect. Let me see. By the way, this also has a top lid. It holds a lot of nice little items with Molly on top too. But anyway, this top lid here on the main frame unzips like so, which allows you, pull off my table here, which allows you to put a rifle down here, and the same thing down here on the bottom of the main frame. It unzips and comes out the bottom here. So basically you have, by the way, hold on, let me back up. Also, another part of this system is the little brother connects to the mainframe. And I can't remember what the hell they call the mainframe. It's something here. Zips up like so. Let me see where the hell that zips in, it connects. A couple of zippers over here. Shit. Right up here. Alright, so it is missing a pull tab on this zipper. So, but you know, you can take a piece of 550 and replace it. Anyway, so now you connect that in. You can run this whole thing without the rifle scabbard, of course. You can run the G1 Little Brother by itself. You can run the mainframe by itself. You can run the mainframe with the rifle scabbard. You can run the mainframe with the G1 Little Brother and the rifle scabbard. whatever configurations you want. You can take off the top Fanny Pack if you didn't want all that weight or whatever. And now you have a whole system here as well. Also, the rifle scabbard has a top lid. So you can put this on the rifle scabbard itself, which say you're just going into camp or whatever, you're packing into your base camp or out to your spike camp, whatever. You have a cover for your weapon for bad weather or whatnot. And then you can take this off, or you can just let it hang off the scabbard itself, and you know, it's just hanging there if you need it, or you can take it off, stick it down in here like so, whatever. You know, a lot of options. So that's that. Now, one last thing. These are called the saddle bags. They're approximately 400 cubic inches alone, so it adds an extra 800 cubic inch. As you can see, this thing has, of course, you know, the compression straps and everything, but it also has MOLLE everywhere. You can put it here, you can put it here, whatever. You got two of them. I can't remember how much these cost alone, but they're not cheap. Now what you could do as well, what I did was, I would take the little brother out by itself, and then I would connect these saddlebags on the side of the MOLLE, which adds an extra 800 cubic inch, which was really nice for like carrying food, ammo, water, etc. There's a lot of things, whatever you want to put in. But that's the whole kit and caboodle. And I'm going to sell this whole set for $500, and I'll split the shipping with you on this. So $500. This is over $800-900 worth of gear. You're getting the whole thing for $500. If you want to make me an offer, I'll entertain anything as long as it's reasonable. Like I said, this thing is in excellent condition. It's like brand new. You're not going to find another deal like this. Usually, you can maybe find the pack by itself with the G1 little brother, and for about $500. This has the weapon scabbard and the two saddlebags to go with it. It's a hell of a deal. I'd like to see somebody pick this up. It's a hell of a deal, and I promise you, you'll get good use out of it. And I don't think anyone would look at this and say, oh, that's a used piece of gear. It looks brand new. There are a few smudge spots on it that could be wiped up. You know, I'm not going to BS you there, but other than that, and that one zipper head that doesn't have 550 running through it or a cord, it's in outstanding condition. I take care of my stuff here. Let me see. I keep all my gear in these tubs. Keeps them out of the weather. Keeps them clean, etc., etc. I probably haven't used this whole kit for a couple of years, but I have used it on separate occasions. You can also take that weapons case, not only store a weapon in it, but use it with another pack or whatever situation. You could probably rig some kind of straps and just use the weapons case by itself. Anyway, $500, let me know. Moving on to the next item. Next item, Tenzing CF13. If you're familiar with Cameron Haynes, he's the big bow hunter, physical fitness guy, sponsored by Hoyt and whatnot. I mean, he's got videos all over the internet and all over YouTube. Great big bow hunter and whatnot. Great channel. Anyway, this is the pack that he uses. If you follow that, he carries this, like, don't quote me on this, I'm going to say it's like 60 pounds, maybe more, of a rock. He carries it up this hill. He runs this 9-mile hill every day. Sometimes I think he walks it, he might run and walk it, I don't know. But this is the pack that he uses to do that, a 63-pound boulder. This is in very good condition as well. This color is called Loden. It's a very soft color or material. Feels really good. If you haven't seen my video on it, check it out. It goes into all detail down to the nitty gritty with this thing. Basically, the CF13 stands for carbon fiber and frame, and it come out in 2013. You can see here, you have 3 straps on this frame. Now this pack is like brand new, okay? I used it probably about 3 or 4 times, and really only took it in the woods a few times because of carrying some items in. But other than that, not much. On the wing here, this here is your gear bag. Now what this does, or how this works, you have these loops here, right here, and they go all the way around this pack. What you do is you put your gear in here, then you can, what I usually do is just lay it in here like this and keep all the gear in here. And when I get to camp, I took this out, like my tent and whatnot and things like that. And then when I wanted to go, example, out to hunt, and if I was going to kill something and bring it back, I could connect it to the mainframe here. But it's got clips here that you can connect it to. And that goes like that. And then the wings would wrap around the compression straps, and this would come up and that comes down, and you hold your gear in tight. But what I normally do when I use it, I would just lay it in here. But you can connect it if you want. So that's that part. Now, going to the frame, all of these wings and this lid, like I said, the lid is a fanny pack as well. But you can take that off, you can take these wings off, and you leave this off, and now you have a carrying pack, example, to hump out a hind quarter, horns, whatever it is you're carrying, a gas can, a rock, whatever. And this is carbon fiber 13. Don't quote me on this, but I believe this whole pack weighs like 5 pounds. Very lightweight. And like I said, carbon fiber. That's why it's made of that. Very strong. And like I said, it's got the 3 straps here, so you don't have to carry extra straps. You put your load here, strap it down with these compression straps, lock this in, which is, we'll lock in right here. And then you're off to the races, back to spike camp, back to main camp, whatever, base camp, whatever, with your gear. As well, it's a great hiking pack. So, this is the Tenzing CF13. If you look online, this pack is around $700 to $800. I'm selling it for $375. I'll split the shipping with you on this as well. So, if you're interested in this, let me know. I'm telling you like it is. You'll not find this pack or the other pack that I showed you, or the other packs that I will be showing you. You're not going to find them for this price. And if you do, I can guarantee you, they're not going to be in this good a condition. Okay? This is a really nice pack. Oh, by the way, let's look at the suspension on this real quick. You got very nice suspension, padded shoulder straps, and also here you have 2 hip belt pockets that are attached to the waist strap or waist belt. And what's nice about them, they come out like this, and you can put a holster here, a knife or whatever, and the pocket doesn't interfere with that item. So you can still use the pocket and get to your item as well. Another real nice feature. And these pockets hold a lot of stuff. So like I said before, if you took off the wings and the lid and you went out with this strap, the main base, and then the hip pockets, you can carry a lot of gear, like essentials for survival and whatnot. So, really nice kit, really nice bag. Notice how I rigged the waistband, waist and shoulder straps. Like I said before, I take really good care of my stuff, and everything's rigged up like so. So $375, I believe is what I said, $375. I'll split the shipping with you. Really good deal, guys. Really good deal. All right. Next item. Again, on my dear loves right here. This is the Everly Stock J107 Dragonfly. If you haven't seen my review on this, I have 2 reviews. I love this backpack. I really don't want to get rid of it, but I'm not using it now, and pass on a good deal with somebody. So you have your carrying main flap here, and MOLLE everywhere to connect other things. You got your compression straps below. This is an awesome pack, guys. NT1 fleece it's made out of. It's water resistant, and I got something in there, I think. What it is. Oh. Okay. All right, so anyway, so they call this one of their just one packs. And what that means, like I said, I'm not going to go into a deep review, but I just want to go through some things while you're looking at it. Just one pack. So this pack, you can use the Fanny Pack by itself. It's exactly the same pack as on that Sky Crane. Everybody stock Sky Crane. It's an awesome, just take a look at that real quick, waistband. And, I use this thing quite a bit. It has a lot of features to it, and, it works really well, just for like a scouting pack or something like that. Now, one thing I do have with this particular pack is I have extra straps. Now, these straps here, never opened, used for the MOLLE. You can rig this through the MOLLE and attach MOLLE pockets to this thing. As well, I have extra compression straps. So like if you pack this thing up with using the Super Spike Duffel, you can extend your compression straps. As well, when you use the Fanny Pack by itself, if you want to use it in courier mode, this is not really long enough for me or the way I like it, so I would add one of these straps to it, which would give it plenty of room to carry like so, So that's that. And so you get some extra straps with it, which is important. And let me see where okay. So you get that. Again, these Fanny Packs are really nice. This by itself is something else. I think this is $100 by itself. Anyway, I have used this on a few hunts and a few backpacking trips. You can see the webbing though, and the lumbar pad, back padding, the air. This also has the ladder system as the Sky Crane does, that you can adjust this to your height. So if you're real tall, you can put it up, and if you're shorter, put it down, whatnot. Okay, long story short with this, like I was talking about, just one, you can utilize just these 2 tubes, and it's approximately 2,900 cubic inches. And then it opens up into bigger, but we'll get into that in a second. Real quick, I'm pointing out some of the main features of it. We have a rifle scabbard built in. I carried my Thompson Contender with a Black Diamond Burris scope on it in here. It comes out, there's the bottom of it here. And if you're using it, it just tucks up in there. It also has a drainage to get debris out and whatnot there. On the other side of that, basically you have a zip pocket here. I got this compression strap there. You have a zip pocket here to store stuff. You have another zip pocket on the bottom here to store stuff. So that's a real nice feature. You can also put a water bladder in here. Okay? So like like I said, you have two slip sleeves here, pretty large. You can see here, almost down to my elbow. A lot of gear in here. These things hold a lot. You have the mesh pockets on the side for water bottles, and you could even put a rifle in here as well. You have Molly all the way on the inside, and that's that. Now, unzip the middle, and also you can, by the way, when you get these tubes filled, you can enter through the top, like so, or the side. So either way, you can get your gear pretty easy. Very well organized. You unzip the middle, and it opens up into the game bag. Now you can buy a panel to cover this, to zip in if you want to. I just never did. This thing's pretty large. I can't remember the cubic inch on it, but it's about probably 5,000. Not sure. But anyway, you can open this up, carry your gear in and whatnot. Real nice pack, I'm telling you, really nice. Very comfortable, holds a lot of gear. So you have the Fanny Pack that also attaches up here. You can use it or not, or, whatever. You also have Molly here to attach. Nice big carrying handle here. And then you have a Super Spike Duffel. Super Spike Duffel is a big ass duffel bag. And it has a couple little pockets in it that you can organize some things if you need to. But other than that, that's what it is. Now you could use this by itself. Now what you can do with this, the idea is you load this up with your gear, clothing, tent, food maybe, whatever. You can do it two ways. You can jam it down in here, and then you pack in, and then you set your camp up. Then when you're done, say you score a nice L or something like that, you use this portion for your game, meat and whatnot. And then you can take this Super Spike Duffel, and it attaches to the J107. Oh, by the way, these zippers on here, forget about it. Some of the best zippers I've ever seen. Something else. Really strong. YKK, etc. But basically, this just zips in. Let's see if I'm doing it the right way here. Zip it up. Now, you have, I think, about 8,000 cubic inch of gear carry. Meat, gears here. A lot of small pockets, like I said. The slip, the entry on the side of this tube. So hold on, let's just materials in here. Okay, yeah. So, excellent condition. Like I said, awesome. The Every Stock J107 Dragonfly, $375 shipped. $375 shipped. You might find the Dragonfly itself for that price, but you won't find it with the Super Spike Duffel, the extra straps, as well as one other thing. I also have a small pouch connected to the waist belt. So this is an Every Stock small pouch, padded, nice for, what I used it for was my GPS, my Garmin. I put it down in there, and it's padded like I said, but you can put extra ammo, whatever, whatever you want to put in it, that you want to get to real quick. I got it mollied on there with some of those straps that's in the pouch. Still, $375 shipped. $375 shipped. Telling you, you won't find a better deal on this. All right, guys. Next item up is the Tenzing 2220, 2,200 cubic inch. Nice padded. It's like a day pack. It's a lot like, it's got the Dyneema, it's load-in color. It's got the, like a fleece feel. The waist belt has the two hip pockets the same as on the CF13. Put a knife, gun, whatever here. It doesn't interfere with the pocket, so you can still use that as well. Features. Go through this real quick. Carrying handle, like I said, nice padding. You have MOLLE. You don't really have MOLLE. You have some like a 1919 web belt here that you can connect things to. You have a pocket down here that carries the rifle bow scabbard, if you will. You put it in here, then you would use your compression straps to wrap the top. You also have a rain fly that comes with it. Goes up around the whole thing, keeps everything dry. You have a front pocket here. Organizational pocket. Now, let me show you this real quick. This ripped out on me. I had some gear in here and it tore out away from that. But still, the pocket's there and it works. You have two pockets, slip pockets here. You have this cavity, the whole cavity by itself, which is pretty big. You can get some items in there real easy. And then you have a zipper pocket here, and it does have a key fob on it. And by the way, all of those things have a key. All those packs I showed you have a key fob on them as well. You have the daisy chain loop here. You also have an extra connection point here that you can connect on, which it does have, I believe, down here. Yes, it has a place where you can connect a bedroll. A couple seasons ago, I did a 4-day turkey hunt, and I strapped my bedroll to the bottom here. It worked out really good. Worked in fact great. And you know, I'm just saying you can do. That's one option you can do. And so anyway, you have very good zippers on this as well. All of their zippers are reversed, so they're on the inside, so debris and stuff like that doesn't get into them. And you know, whatever. I mean, I haven't found any trouble with the other ones, but it is a good feature, so they're protected on the inside. There's a lot of companies doing that these days. Get into the main pack itself. Now, I did a 3 or 4-day turkey hunt with this. I want to say it was like a 3-day hunt camp, and then came home the 4th day, but still had this with me. Worked out really good. You have a water bladder here, or you can put other gear in there, and then you just have a big pocket to put stuff in. Reinforced with the Dyneema, and then you have compression straps and whatnot. Rain fly, like I said, and scabbard. This is going to be $125 ship. $125 ship. Like I said, I don't know if you'll find a better deal. This thing is like brand new. Oh, by the way, I'm missing out on a couple things. Hold on. So that's the rain fly. And almost forgot. You also have 2 pockets here, which are pretty good size actually. Slip it in here like so, and you can get into them, and you know, it holds, you know, like tawls and saws and things like that. And you also have nice mesh pocket bottle holders here, and you could even put a rifle here beside, I think, if you needed to. So on each side, and you have those pockets on the side as well. So $125 ship, you won't beat it. It's a good deal. This thing is like new, and you won't find it a better place for it. Next pack is the Ribs Pack Extra Large Black, like new. Like new. Ribs Pack, a little tangled right now, but not familiar with them, make sure to check out my review, and a lot of other people have reviewed on them as well. Good. And you know, these are great. I've used this several times, but I just can't, haven't been using it like I wanted to because I carry a little more gear, but these are great for going out hiking, video camera, whatnot. You know, they cinch down. I like to leave them just like that, but you can zip them up. So I don't have it adjusted right, but, and there's another adjustment strap in the back. But you have a small pocket here, and also it comes with a little pouch you can put it in if you wanted to, or store it. A little pouch here, and then the larger pouches, and they have pockets on the back wall that you can organize items and whatnot. Really nice piece of kit. I'm gonna go 50 bucks. I'm gonna go 55 bucks straight up. I'll ship it. So these are like brand new. You're not gonna find them any cheaper. 55 bucks, brand new, shipped. 55 bucks. Ribs pack. Another pack. We got the Hazard 4 first switch or switch look or switch pack. I can't remember the name of this brand. But this thing is brand new. Used it maybe 2 or 3 times. It's brand new, I'm telling you. If you haven't seen my review on it, check it out. You can get the name of it. I'll put the name in the description, but you can see here. Really nice pack, guys. Really nice pack. You got the bottle holder here on each side. Molly all over the place. You have the packet or the pouch I just showed you. You also have the mainframe here, which has organizational pouches here. It's also padded back here, and you have a slip sleeve, zippered slip sleeve that's 3/4 and 1/4, double zipper on it, really nice. And then you have, you know, bladder port, all that good stuff. You also have the port here that you can, if you have longer items like a gun, you can stick the barrel out, maybe a fishing rod, whatever. You have a bottom carrying strap for like a backpack or a sleeping pad or a sleeping bedroll, whatever. You have 2 carrying handles on for it. I believe it has a side carrying handle too. Nice waistband, nice padded back. Molly on it. It also has a really nice material here. I don't know what this is, but you can keep your firearm in here, computer in here, because like I said, it's padded, or whatever other items you may want to carry. Let me get you close up to this thing here. Like I said, it's like brand new. For the Hazard 4, man, I had the name of this damn thing, forget it. But for the Hazard 4 pack, $125 shipped. $125 shipped. One more pack here. This pack here is a nice big pack. It has a shelf in here. It's got this bottom separate so you can put your sleeping bag and whatnot. A super large area here. You have side pockets here and with zippers on the side for organization. You have 2 of those, and then with the mesh here on this one, you have this large. That's the side. So you have 2 side. Hold on. This is the front. So you have the front, you can get in the bottom. You have the top here. See that? Big storm collar and whatnot. Then you have the lid pocket as well. It does not come off. You have carrying handle back straps. 50 bucks. 50 bucks shipped. 50 bucks shipped. I don't even know who makes this. It's sort of an off-brand, but it's brand new. It's brand new, and it's a nice pack. If you can't afford some of these other ones, 50 bucks. You got, oh, this is a plus shipping. So whatever shipping is on this, 50 plus shipping. Whatever that costs. It's a nice waist pack. It's a nice pack. And for 50 bucks, you ain't gonna find anything better. For 50 bucks, that'll last you, if you take care of it, it'll last you a long time.